Alright, we've got 2 of our 3 colors of mana, 2 drops, 3 drops, and buff cards with the guild gate early. This looks pretty good from our perspective. Opponent mulled 1. It's good, I guess. Lyboros curves out perfectly because they only have 1, 2, and 3 drops, except we saw 4 drops from him, which he also curved out perfectly for, so that's probably not accurate. Alright, let's give him a rat. This is Demir this time. Because those are the 2 colors you play against in draft right now. You play against Boros and Demir. Take your pick. Oh, it's not. Is it splashing? That's interesting. Unless he's somehow Demir splashing red. This looks like he's missing a red source. I'm mad at these Hawks, but undervalue Hawks myself. No, I think Hawks very good card. I'm mad at my opponents always curving out. That card like blanks my board. I can dump a assassin into it, but it's pretty unpleasant. We'll hold that up. Turn 4 Cosmotronic Wave after an Ornery Goblin. Wow, he's got the counters for us already. That's convenient. We got a lot of 1 health minions. Seems weird to run out of Spy Bug there. I guess it's going to be a 2-2, and you're happy enough with that. I do want creatures in my graveyard, that's very true. Yeah, I guess he presumes the Ornery Goblin takes care of the Assassin. Oh, wow. Alright, we're about to get some value. It's nice, because we desperately need some value right about now. I think I need to kill the Ornery Goblin off, though. And just eat one of the sprites with the Harpooner. It's a nice draw for us. I think that's fine. Really good card for us. When it's low on gas, I'm a little low on gas. I don't. Maybe he knows it has first strike. Maybe he forgets. I always forget Harpooner has reach. Always. The Crater Maker in there. Very low to the ground deck. Yeah, I think he forgot it had reach. I do that all the time. I don't even want to run out of Child of Night here. I'm okay with the board state. Four, 7, 8, right? Okay. I just attack with both, he dies, right? Taps 1. Block that, he takes 3. Get him for 1 that way. I don't want to show him tricks. Guess I'm okay with him eating the beetle. Oh, he didn't tap my creatures. Oh, he doesn't have 2 red sources. Oh, that's okay then. Alright. We got kind of lucky to... the Cosmotronic Wave was pretty bad news for us. We got pretty lucky to draw the Harpooner. Harpooner was really good there. I have a feeling a 0-4 wall is okay versus his deck. Feeling I'm never going to get to Flight of Equinaughts, but maybe. Anything else? 3-2 versus his deck seems okay as well. We drop one of the... We drop Child of Night. Pretty bad versus what I saw from his deck. I like the life gain off it, but I just don't think it's going to actually connect. Alright, let's try that. They went first that first game, I think. Oh, I already recorded. I went first. Okay. How's this for us? This is really good for us. We don't have a, well, we have the Harpooner. Presumably he's gonna hit a sprite. We've already seen 2 sprites from him. We're keeping a 3-lander. Okay. Alright. Did I have a fun Saturday night? I did. Yep. Crater Maker. Awkward. To a Guild Mage. No sprites. Need a second black source. This is gonna get Crater Maker probably on my end step. Prey Pond not doing any work for us right now until I get some creatures in the graveyard and can Rhizome Lurcher. I'm hoping for a sprite this turn. It's unpleasant. A lot of damage off these 2 drops. Red 1 mana instant speed interaction. Oh, it's the Crater Maker. Oh. Ooh, Cosmotronic on 4 both turns. Sure. Always 2 targets. Feels good. Alright, I guess I'm eating his Guild Mage. We're down to 10. Low on value here. Suppose I could have interesting. I wonder if that means he's got a hasted like mentor creature. I could see the barging sergeant being a thing that comes out right now. Trade Harpooner off for that. Seems reasonable. Could Deadly Visit it. Might be better. I am running out of gas right now. It would be nice to see the top of my library. I've seen other flyers from him, including both those sprites. I haven't seen... I don't know what the rest of his ground creatures look like. I think he's running big ground creatures. I doubt it. Alright. Let's have a look at the top of our library. Okay. Nice. Got a 2-for-1 with the Harpooner. Shit. I just played into first strike here. Should have done that first. It was a mistake. Just lost 4 damage to his face, which is super relevant right now. Harpooner getting insane value in these two things. Maybe I should have not given respect for that, but we're getting client pauses, which suggests he has instant speed interaction. Alright, looks like it didn't matter, but I could have been punished for that if that was just the +3/+1 Sure Strike. And Sure Strike doesn't affect fight. First Strike doesn't affect fight mechanics, so it wouldn't have made any difference if I just played it first. I was trying to bait the counterspell while running this, and part of my game plan was like, if he's got counterspell, well, you know, maybe the thought process was I can then attack, and then it'll be less likely to counter. But of course, that makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, what is this? I can pump it 3 times. That seems good enough. Another instant speed interaction. I wonder what it is. No. First strike doesn't affect the fight mechanic. It's just they each deal damage to each other. Alright. Get the max value out of that. Nicely done. Death Touch and Lifelink are both relevant to fight mechanics, but First Strike isn't, because it's not. They don't actually attack and block each other. They just deal they deal damage to each other equal to their power. So First Strike has no play in that, but Death Touch is triggered off dealing damage equal to their power, as is the other one, Lifelink. Drawing a lot of lands right now. Yeah, Fine Broker would be probably our best draw. I mean, he's drawn another... I mean, he just fixed his deck, but he's drawn another instant speed interaction here. I don't know what it is. Another Surveil. Could be the Flash dude, the 3/2 Flash dude. It is Explosion. Drawing him 3 cards. Feels pretty fucking bad. That's a top deck. Deck looks very strong so far. So we just went from a winning position to a losing position with that top deck on him. We've talked up land again. We're at 9 lands. It's at 7, I guess. We've surveilled 1 land into the graveyard. He's surveilled no lands into the graveyard. Alright. So I can pump 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So he's got to have another card to deal with this. Which presumably he does. Another wave, maybe? Maybe he just didn't do math. Really? He just didn't do math? Maybe he has no outs here? The fuck did he draw? Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can pump this 4 times. It does 6 damage. Okay. Wow, another very, very, very nice top deck. Why waste the lava coil? Makes no fucking sense. Jesus. Lava coil expansion, command the storm, price of fame, Demir Smybug, Goblin Crater Maker, League Guild Mage, Wave. This is a very strong deck he's running over there. Okay. Okapi. Get him, Okapi. Maybe he's out of removal. Alright, 2 creatures, each of which challenge that. I draw a swamp. Do any lands in his? He put 1 land in his graveyard. Okay. Yeah, Z does that jump seat. We have been out top decked again, chat. I am dead, pretty much on board. Like, that one is just like, oh, I'm gonna win now. That one right now. I can't think of a single card that wins me the game from here. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. Let's try to get game 3. We almost had him game 2 there. It's time for the land screw to end this deck. A lot of flyers. Okay with Grappling Sundew here. Would have been nice to top deck our Siege Worm, either of our Vigor Spore Worms, the Assure, the other Deadly Visit, the Dowser of Lights, the Golgari Fine Broker, either of the Tribunals. Yeah, I mean, like, what did we have left in our deck that wasn't amazing? I think we had 1 more Beetle left in the deck, and then every other card was a good top deck. Like, our entire top end of our deck just never showed up. It was a little bad. Gah. You know if it's considered strictly worse to buy packs from a set where you have a big collection already, or can Bolt Progress make up for it? It's going to be strictly worse. Bolt Progress is not a very efficient way to get cards. Buying packs is just a terrible way to get cards in this one anyways. This deck looks very good for sure. Alright, we've got a 3-lander though, so we're going to keep it. We have all the colors of mana in our deck. We didn't have to mulligan, so we still have a chance to win this. I don't think it's a high enough value play with the Beetle to play it out right now. I wish so much that we had our Harpooner in hand to punish that so hard. Wonder if I Tribunal that. Looks like he's looking for mana. I'm probably Tribunaling this on my turn. Tribunal that. Could do both. Run out the beetle. Pump this to a 4-3. Swing with the 4-3. Tribunal the 1-2. It's a more complicated play. It looks fancier. I'm doing it. I guess it gets punished by his bounce play. One-Ray Goblin trades up. Dokify, of course. One off. The worm. That's so annoying. Can run out Assassin. It's not massively threatening to him yet. Maybe sets up for Worm next turn. I think he probably kills it on his turn, but we'll see. Oh, does he have Ionize? That would suck. No, resolve the worm. It's good. I assume he's going to kill one of my creatures this turn, so I can't recast worm. Yeah, wave incoming, right? For sure. He's had it on 4 every single time. Again, the wave on 4. Feels pretty bad. I can Deadly Visit an Ornery Goblin to get in for 4. Playable next turn, sets up for Convoke. I think it's fine. One, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what do I actually have for mana next turn? 5, I've got 8. It's 9, 10 to play out both. Cost him 3 mana to copy it with Guild Mage. Why waste expansion? Feels like just a straight up misplay. Just fucking Guild Mage it. I guess he wants to double Surveil, but that seems just so... That seems so weak. Give up one of your premium draw cards to do that. You can already duplicate the effect right here. You better be killing me with this. He can't kill this in response, right? If I pay 2 mana and sacrifice it, that's part of the cost, right? So he can't kill it in response. It's at 8 though. Really interesting. Did not want me looking at that hand. Okay. Like a Sphinx again, I guess. There are a lot of lines of play on that turn that we could have taken, including popping to look at his hand. But he's just so low, like I don't want to. Worked out poorly for us. No shit's given, huh? I don't think a 6/6. I mean, maybe a 6/6 is different or 7/7. He'd be at 8 health if I didn't have this. This is one more attacker, one more creature to convoke up the Siege Worm. Jesus Christ. Okay. Always answers. I think if he hadn't fucked up this expansion explosion turn, I think I'd have lost. I mean, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself here. I could still be dead. Like, he could be just wearing me down for an inescapable blaze or something. Or that. And plays it after the Crawl Harpooner, of course. I wonder if that was a top deck or if he was holding it. So this is 5/6. Can force through 3. Still cast the worm. Kill the Guild Mage. I do get blown up by what? This guy getting +2. So if he has a pump spell that does damage, Guess it's better to fight the fucking Dragon Hawks. Can block this though. Alright. It's a little bit clunky to do it that way, but I'm at 9, and this is it. So presumably there's ways I can die, and I really would prefer not to die here. So he has to block the siege where he takes 1. Okay, he gets a double surveil out of this, but I think it's fine. Played around that Harpooner very, very nicely. Because he's just played 2 flyers, which the Harpooner would have traded for back-to-back, one of which the Harpooner would have just eaten. It's been very fortunate, his turn order. We've drawn nicely, though. We've drawn another threat. All of our threats are lethal. So, another big dude, another big flyer. Okay, draws him another card as well. Another flyer the Harpooner trades for. Fuck off. Alright. Very close games.